Welcome back to Dan's Messy Garage. I am in my messy garage again today, and the victim for today will be this starter motor from the Ford 200 6-cylinder engine. It works, but right now it's out of the car. It's time to take it apart, inspect it, clean it, paint it. So what I'm going to do, see if I can set you guys down over here out of the way. And then take it apart. Put that over there. They're usually pretty simple to take apart. But let me get set up. I don't know if I have the right tools yet, so I'll be back in a flash. All right, I grabbed some common tools. And first I'm going to take this ring off that goes around the back. This ring also holds the cover to that solenoid. Wrong one. This fits it. Okay. Looks like I got some more stuff to throw in my ultrasonic cleaner. All right, the way this thing works, see if you're in frame here, pretty much. When you hit the start solenoid on the fender well, and you turn the key, that engages the solenoid, sends straight battery voltage and current to here. That pulls this down, and it shoves the starter Bendix, that's this thing here, it's a one-way clutch. It shoves that into the flywheel. So I'm going to get this all apart. There's some brushes in here. You can probably see them. You'll see it better when I yank it apart. But they're down inside here. And you can kind of see the brush holder there, that squarish thing. Brush is in the middle. And I can tell by looking that the brushes still have a lot of meat left on them. That's good. It means it's going to work for a while. All right, let's get this apart. Got two long screws that go all the way through the starter and screw into the back or the front plate. The 3/8. Okay. All right. Got them loose. Big long screws. All right, there's a pin. Just slides right in. I just pulled it out here. It holds this plunger or magnetic doohickey thing here. Well, I guess we have to take this Bendix off here first. That slides right off. Looks like this little flanged washer came off. There's usually a clip that goes on this shaft in this groove to hold this on. I didn't see a clip. Okay, just move on. A gasket under here. This is just a chunk of metal that gets sucked down from electromagnetic forces. Pivots on that hole and shoves the starter Bendix into the flywheel. There's a set of points up here, or copper contacts. I have to clean them up when I put this back together. Okay, so let's get this end off with the brushes. Now they're spring loaded into the armature. And when I pull this off, they're gonna pop in and fall out, but that's okay, because we're gonna have to take it all apart to clean up the commutator, clean all the gook out of the starter, get it ready for paint. Okay. There's the armature. You can see the commutator is really nasty looking. Easy to clean though. Just grab a hold of it with some Scotch-Brite and spin it around. I don't know if I'm going to dunk this in the ultrasonic or not. Maybe not, because I don't want to take a chance on wrecking anything there. Now, let's see what we got going on in here. Got some big screws, Phillips, go into the side to hold these field windings or magnets or something in there. I don't know if those are permanent magnets or not. No, don't seem to be. Must be electrical magnets. I think I'm going to leave all that alone. You know, I'm taking stuff apart, but I don't want to get too carried away and wreck something either. So I think I'm just going to stop at this point. Well, I can pull a brush out, show what that looks like. This one brush holder seems loose. Probably not making good contact. Looks like it had a pop rivet and broke free. See if I can get you in here. That flopping around there. That's held by that pop rivet right there. Good thing I'm taking this apart. Like I say, the starter worked good, but it's going to work better when I'm done. All right, so let me get this spring off and brush. I'll show it to you in a minute here. I'm going to get it out of there without wrecking anything. Okay, here's what that's what one of the brushes look like. And the spring right here, this coil thing, that puts pressure down on the brush. It pushes it down inside that holder. This is the loose holder. Looks like it's got 4 brushes in it. I don't know if it really matters on polarity. So if I take this part further, it'd be smart to put some paint dots to mark where they came from, so that when I do put it back together, I get it back correctly. Yeah, I think I'm going to do that exact thing. Just go get my little yellow paint marker. I just had it. There it is. Okay. All right, I'm just going to put some dots. Like I'll do one dot on that one. One dot there. This other one will have two dots. Two dots there. I'll flop this over so I can get to this other. Put three dots. Okay. Let's put three over here. Kind of smeared that one all up. That'll work. And try four dots here if I can get in there. Yeah. There. Now, when I put it back together, I can get everything lined up the way it was. All right, well, there's not much else for me to show you here. The spring. I think that went on the end of this. Figure all that out when I put it back together. Yeah, I think that spring did go on the end of that, and it went in this recessed area here. Because there's a witness mark in there that fits the end of that spring. And this fits the witness marks on that little nub sticking up there. So, all right, I'm gonna clean her all up. Get it some of this in the ultrasonic. Clean all the nastiness out of the inside of it and the outside, and I'd be able to paint it up. Okay, another short little video just to show you what's inside of a starter motor. And I'm looking at the part number here. This says D6OF, AA, then GF48. D6, so that means 76. The D represents 1970. 60s were C's, 80s were E's. But this is a 76 starter. So obviously it's been replaced because the car is a 67. Now I can't recall when I had the car originally, back in 2012, if I put a new starter in it or if I used what was in it. A lot of times if something's not broke, you don't fix it. All right, hope you enjoyed the video, and who knows what the next video will be about. Bye.